And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Jesse McCormick back again, and more NFL 2K5. We are in season 2, if you hadn't been paying attention to the last few episodes. As so far so good with the season. We've took on a number of tough opponents, and we got another one yet again, as we're going to go straight into the player awards for week number 13. As you can see, Rice and Williams, defensive side there for the Broncos and Cowboys, 9-2 tackles and sacks for Rice. Williams had 13 tackles, 1 interception for that free safety. So Dallas was in quite a bit of a fight, as their free safety had to make a lot of plays. DJ Knight for the Gladiators getting a nod in week 13, as he was 16 for 21, 218 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, also had 92 rushing yards for 2 rushing touchdowns. So Knight was the offense in the last episode against the Jaguars in the revenge game. Michael Vick also getting some good numbers, 23 for 32, 401 yards and 4 passing touchdowns. So Vick definitely showing his prowess in this one. We're going to take a look at the team standings. The Gladiators have clinched the division title at 10-2, while the Bengals are right behind, 9-3 record there. Jets and Chiefs also sitting at 8-4, while the Bills right behind the Jets in their division. It's going to be tough seeing who's going to be in the AFC side of the playoffs, while the Vikings and Packers are tied at 75, Falcons at 8-4, so they should have the division title in a week or so. The Eagles have not got the division yet, but they have a playoff berth, as they have the Redskins by 2 games. 49ers still sitting at a good 9-3, so they should be able to get the division if they don't have an offensive fall off. Seahawks are behind them at 7-5. Also gonna take a look at the player statistics for the league leaders, as DJ Knight's working his way up with a rating, 103.2 rating. Doesn't have a whole lot of passes for him and a whole lot of yards, but he's sitting at 2,207 yards. Peyton Manning obviously leading the way with Trent Green right behind him. Those two and Brad Johnson all with 3,000 yards, and John Kitna for the Bengals will be right behind him with Jake Plummer in tow behind him. We'll be facing Kitna in today's game. Fred Taylor leading all rushers with 1,216 yards, as he's been doing good all season. Sean Alexander right behind him with 1,163, and then Amon Green for the Packers behind him with 1,143. DJ Knight about to crack 1,000 yards, so he will probably do that today as long as he gets 31. And that should be very viable. Also looking at the receiving, Chad Johnson also leading the lead, so we're going to have to watch out for that passing offense, as he has been doing very good. Also Torrey Holt, the legend out of the Rams organization, he's up there. And then we have Hines Ward and Marvin Harrison. And then the original Jerry Rice is up there. Also my boy Randy Moss up there with 800 yards, so he's been doing all right so far. Then we've got Anthony Simmons with 100 tackles on the season, Derek Brooks, and then Teddy Bruschi right behind them. Adam Archuleta, as well as a lot of guys up there with 90 sacks on the day. It has been Charles Grant all season. He has been leading all defensive players in sacks with 13.5. Right behind him, Andre Carter for the 49ers, as they've been putting up some good numbers. But so far, so good. Salvatore Beats leading everybody in interceptions with 9. He should be able to get one again today, but we will see. And as for defensive touchdowns, Ed Reed with 2 touchdowns, and right behind him, Brian Urlacher with a couple of defensive touchdowns for them. So it's been very good seeing what these guys can do. But let's get into the game. We got 4 games left. The last divisional game will be the next week against the Titans, and then that should seal everything for this team. The Bengals, 9-3. They are going to be a tough team to have to face. We're definitely going to have to see how well they can do. As you can see, their offensive rating, it's up there. So we're going to have to make sure that we watch it on the defensive side. Going back in there with our playbook again, we're going to see how well we can do. A few familiar faces will be on the defense. We will have to watch it as Rod Woodson and Michael Barrow, the originals, are going to be over there. Let's get into it. As the Bengals, we will have to see what we can do against them. Gladiators and Bengals coming up here in just a moment. So I got my water over here. We're ready to go. Make sure everything is still lined up over here. It is. Speaking of being lined up, we're going to get ready to line up for some good football as the Bengals will be facing off against the Gladiators. We're playing in the Dome here in Lexington, Kentucky, as the Gladiators are going to be looking to see what they can do against this Bengal team. This high-octane offense is going to have to be simmered down a little bit, but we're going to have to see if it's going to be John Kitna making mistakes or the defense making some huge plays. As you can see, the halfback that we're going to have to contend with this week is Rudy Johnson. This man is running hard and fast, and he's been doing everything he can. But one man that can stop him, Nate McMillan, the rookie, he's going to do everything he possibly can to contain this run game. If they come up the middle, he's going to be the one clogging them. Chad Johnson, Jimmy Smith, John Kitna, and DJ Knight all meet for the coin toss here, as Kitna and Chad Johnson are going to be tough to stop. But DJ Knight also has a lot of weapons for him, like Joseph Burns and Jay Mullins, who has been a huge pickup for this team. So we will defend the north side, and Mike Vanderjagt's going to kick this one off. Let's see what we can do here. Vanderjagt going to kick this one deep. I'm going to see if I can get my stick to work without having to float. All right, here we go. I'm going to kick off there. Terrell Buckley just got put down on his back. And 29-yard line, that's where they're going to start off, as the Bengals have first down. So most likely they're going to be trying to rely on Rudy Johnson a bit, but I expect them to be doing a lot of passing, and thankfully I did fix my stick. Big package here, I formation. Could be a run, could be a pass. We'll see as Johnson goes in motion. Formerly known as Chad Johnson, it's Ocho Cinco. As you see, Rudy gets up the middle. Kevin Snow makes the tackle, but Rudy's easily going to get a first down. Rudy Johnson, one of the tough runners back in this era, and he was somebody that, at times he was very tough to stop. And they're going to hand that one off. Delay. And there's got to be a holding penalty there as flag goes down. And we'll be holding. And it is on the offense. They'll back them up 10 yards. Put them at the 33-yard line, 1st and 20. So they're going to go 3 wide here, so see how well we can do this time. Let's send Jeff Burris on blitz here, see if he can get back there. As they're going to send Warwick in motion. 3 wide on that left side. One tight end in there, and they're going to throw that to the left side, and that's going to be caught as Harrison makes the tackle. Another flag down. And it's another holding penalty. That is going to back them up even more. 1st and 30. So, yeah. As Keith Traylor got mugged 65 doing everything he possibly can to keep those guys out of the backfield, as we have been penetrating as of late, but it's not been as much as I would like. 4 wide here for them. Back to pass. They're going to hand off, actually, as Rudy's going to get about 3 yards there. Good containment by the secondary. As they were able to make some plays there. 5 wide here will back our guys up, because it's like 2nd and 27, so they got a long way to go. They're going to throw that one short. Short ain't going to cut it, though. As that one thrown by Kidden, as you see last season, 60% completion, 3,700 yards, 30 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. So he had a pretty decent year. But sadly, the Bengals couldn't do nothing with it. 3rd and 24. Should be able to contain them here. They're at the 30-yard line. Kidden and single back. He's going to short drop, and it's going to be Ocho Cinco, formerly known as Chad Johnson and known as Chad Johnson in this game. And that will be a punt as they dump that one off. A good gain, but not enough, as Johnson now has over 1,000 yards on the season. And that one's going to be, had some good penetration there, but not quite able to get back there enough to get a disruption. And Beast will get upfield, get to the 28-yard line. I thought the one guy was going to get me, but he wasn't there enough. See what we do here on 1st down. Try the weak zone cutback. Going up the gut there with Buckhalter, and Correll Buckhalter will get a couple. As Justin Smith up there on the line was able to make the tackle there, so good one by him. See, maybe be able to get the toss here. If we can get the toss to work, then this ought to be a good one. And we're going to have some room here. Maybe if Buckhalter can get the corner. No, he can't. Cannot outrun Smith. Smith makes another tackle. All right, so let's just go to what usually works here. We're going to go the rollout flood. They're very thin on that left-hand side, so we're going to have to watch out here. As Knight will take it. He's going to slide down just past the 40, so about the 40-41, 1st down Gladiators. As Knight is a good, reliable weapon, as the linebacker was watching, but he was not there where he needed. That was Michael Barrow who was actually watching on that one. I can recognize him, number 51. We'll toss this one out. Buckhalter will cut back and he'll get about 3. Good awareness there as he's able to get back up the middle where there was some good yardages. Alright, we got 50 Z slant go here, which probably going to be a good option here. Sadly, Burns is not going to be open as both the safeties are leaning over to that left-hand side. We're going to go back to pass, and that one's going to be a wide open Dante Hall, who's going to get it and be shoved out of bounds. Dante Hall, one of the big pickups from Kansas City, is able to make a huge catch here, and that'll be 1st down. I did remove a lot of the plays out of the playbook, like the screen passes. For whatever reason, I cannot get the screen passes to work. I don't know if it's just my timing, if it's just the fact that I overthrow it, or what I do. Is Knight now on the season, 2,200, 22 yards, 30 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. So Knight has been doing pretty good so far this season. As we're going to go back to pass here. Knight will slide through, and he will get the first down about 12 yards as Knight finally taken down as the secondary was not ready. Knight, you're unstoppable. I like that sign. DJ Knight had to kind of shimmy through the line there, but he was able to slide by and get a good first down out to about the 30-yard line of Cincinnati. So first down. We'll do 50 slot out, and looks like might be able to get Jimmy Smith over there on that one side. We'll see here. Go back to pass here. Knight will go. Michael Barrow is going to make the tackle, though. 6-yard gain, so Knight with a good one. As we're relying on the legs of Knight, and it's peanut time, ladies and gentlemen. Give that Gladiator fan a bag. As we get ready to go here, 2nd and 4. About a minute left. As you see, the original Michael Barrow, 82 tackles, 4 sacks this year, so he's not been doing too bad. Let's see what we can do this time. Back to pass here. And Knight is going to go. He'll slide down inside the red zone about the 16, 17-yard line. First down, Gladiators. As Knight's options were not open, was looking for Mullins. Mullins was covered and just did not trust the route over the middle. Even though Hall was open, he had a step on his guy, but if the throw was not perfect, it would have been a bad one. All right, let's see what we got here. We got weak draw here. See if we can give it back to Buckhalter. We've been running. See if we can lull them to sleep on this as they do press up. Buckhalter will get a yard there. Good containment by the defense as Gardner, one of the guys that made the tackle. 2nd and 9 here. And let's see what we do this time. Let's go 50 AX cross here. Put Jimmy Smith on this route here. Back to pass. Hall's going to be open. He'll get the ball, and he'll get a good gain there. 3rd and 5. As Burns helps him back to his feet. Dante Hall been good so far in this game with a few catches. As that's going to be the end of the first quarter. No score yet, but Lexington is close. 0-all after one quarter. So 3rd and 5. I want to try and get in the end zone, so I don't really want to give up the opportunity of trying to score here. All right, 3rd and 5 here. Mullins, see if we can get him. He is open enough. He's going to get the catch, and he'll be taken down 3-yard line, first down. And you know what? We will actually call audible. I'm going to give that one to Buckhalter, but he's going to get caught in the backfield. There's a yard loss and a good tackle there. 96 was all over him as he broke his guy, and that was Gardner. Let's see what I got this time. 50 slot out. As Daryl Gardner, 5 tackles on loss out of 27 total. So he's been doing good. Hall might be open on this one. We'll try and get it to him, but good coverage is by the safeties. Might have been able to lob that one, but no go there. All right, let's see what I can do this time. 3rd and goal here, so Hall's open, and he's going to get it, and he'll make his way in the end zone. Dante Hall, the man on this drive, able to make the catch, able to stay on his feet, and he gets the touchdown. So DJ Knight able to find his receivers there. Not a lot of incompletions on this drive as Hall gets his 3rd catch. And that's for 23 total yards and a score. So the Gladiators strike first on drive number 1. And the Bengals have been shooting themselves in the foot so far. Let's see if their second drive works a little better. 14 plays, 72 yards. Took time, but made the plays needed as Hall gets some high fives from all the guys on the bench. Vanderjagt's going to kick this one deep. Fresh into the second quarter, so the Bengals have plenty of time to make some moves as this ball be taken to the 29-yard line. As we look at the AFC North, Cincinnati dominating 9-3. The closest teams, Pittsburgh and Cleveland, are both 6-6. And you see Baltimore stuck there on the bottom. They have not been doing good at all this season. As Cincinnati's going to be trying their best to try and make the playoffs and see if they can make a good run. But they've got some tough teams ahead of them. As the Bengals go back to pass here, Kitna looking, fires that over the middle. That's going to be caught. And it looks like it's Warwick. No, excuse me. That is Washington. That's Washington, Kelly Washington, able to make that catch. That's going to get them right near midfield there. So it's going to be first down and 10 from there. We'll try a weak blast one, see if we can actually get something going here and get a little penetration. Strong to the left on the offset eye, and they're going to move Chad in motion. They're going to throw that one to the... Oh, Chad's going to break free. Had to kind of bump him there. As Chad Johnson with a huge gain. That is going to be a huge first down. Johnson, one of the toughest guys they have to cover, as he ended up making the catch. Jeff Burris was not close enough to make a play there, but thankfully was able to bump him off and get him out of stride to where we could actually make a tackle. Second reception, 47 yards, and that one being the 35-yarder. I formation strong to the right, and works in motion. Could be a run here, but they are going to pass. And Traylor's going to try his best, and there's a catch and a touchdown. And he just beat his man. That's all that was. I was kind of afraid this passing game was going to be something we were going to have to watch out for, but as I believe, yeah, that was Warwick. As Kitna got rid of that one quickly. Rodney Harrison was over there, but just could not make the play. So the Bengals strike quickly. This offense is going to be something we're going to have to contend with, as they've got a good back and they've got good wide receivers. And Kitna's making the plays as number 80 with a great little catch. He scores for them. So John Kitna's been doing some good plays so far, and so has Knight. As we're going to have to let that one go. That's going to bounce, and that will go out of bounds finally. Let's see what we can do this time, as we're going to be looking. Got the weak trap here on the pair slot. I will have to watch and see. Maybe might be able to get some good plays deep, as Buckhalter is going to lower the shoulder. Finally gets taken down after 4. Not a bad carry for first down. We can do this here. Try to lob that one to Burns, and that one's overthrown. Sadly, that one got overthrown pretty good there. Tried to get that one over there to Burns, but that just did not work out. As Burns goes in motion. Now it's going to roll out here, and he's going to have to run. And he's going nowhere. Good sack there. The defense with a huge one as they were blitzing hard. As you can see there, Knight just basically nowhere to go. 4th and 13. Sean Landetta's going to come out here and punt this one. And here we go. Landetta's going to kick a good one there out of bounds. He's going to make the catch. And knocked out of bounds by Finn. Ball's at the 49-yard line, so Gladiators have some work to do on the defensive side as the offense just couldn't get going that time. All right, let's see what we can do this time. It's going to be first down. Split back shotgun here. And Kidden is going to delay the handoff there as Rudy's going to run into a lineman. And he will lose a couple. Good tackle there. Tried too hard. As you can see, Chris Claiborne, the man that made the thing. 32 tackles in a sack and a half last year as he was with Minnesota. But now he's with the Gladiators. This kid is going to hand that one off, and McMillan's going to find him. He's only getting a yard. Nate McMillan, our sure tackling inside linebacker, makes a nice little stop there, and that's going to make it 3rd and long. Back our guys up here. See if we can at least guard that first down marker. Kid in the back to pass. And that one's going to be bobbled in the way there, everybody. As that one looked like it was knocked down. Terrell Buckley, I believe, was over there. It was one of the guys that was in the way. Also, Salvatore Beast over there. And so, no catch and no first down. And this will be returned by Beast. Beast might be able to get something, but no. 17-yard line. First down for the Gladiators. All right, try to see if we can roll out this time. Those safeties roll both to the right, and it could be an awesome play here. Knight's just going to take it. He'll get a hit, but he'll get a first down as well. As Knight's just doing his best to kind of wheel this team along. As Knight, so far, 44 yards. Do a weak dive here with Buckhalter, see if we can keep him honest. Buckhalter's going to find an opening. He'll get 5 yards. Not a bad carry there as you see his numbers so far. He's only got about 17 yards out of 7 carries, so it hasn't been a whole lot for him yet. 2nd and 5. Buckhalter going to plow his way through, kind of had to be patient. Bounced off the left guard, and he had to do his best to move upfield. 2-minute warning, but Buckhalter's got this team a first down as Michael Barrow got blocked, and that's a good way to cause an opening on a run play is to block that linebacker. If you get that inside linebacker, things are going to work for you. Not been able to get Mullen so far this game, but we'll see what we can do here. Because that's going to be back to pass. Mullen, oh man, what a sack. Good sack there. Dwayne Clemens, he fired through the line. 32 tackles for him so far on this this season. He's been doing good. That might be able to get to Mullins. That's going to be a first down, or no, close to it. And I got to skip this. I got to quickly get back to a play here. All right, we're going to roll out here. Nate's going to take it. He'll get a first down. We're going to call timeout. First down for the Gladiators, as Knight now has 50 yards. Oops. Not what I was trying to do there. Well, actually, that might work. I'm trying to see if we can get an opening here. Mullins is open. He's going to catch it. That's going to be a first down. Big one there for him. Back to pass here. Oh, Knight couldn't get out of the backfield in time there. See what we do this time. Try not to burn too much time, or trying also to make something happen. As Knight's going to go, he'll get the first down, and that'll be a timeout. So tie ball game so far, 6-all. One timeout left for the Gladiators in about 34 seconds. 7 rushes so far for Knight, as he's got some good carries so far. Back to pass here on this one. Knight could have this one to Mullins, but Mullins drops it. Huge hit by the safety, as that basically saved a touchdown. Knight flung that one. He had that one in stride there from Mullins, but knocked out of the hands. Knight so far 6 for 9. Trying to see what we do here. Throw that one to Mullins, and that one's going to be knocked down. Safety with a good play. He's been doing good about trying to cover Mullins on that side, and it's been working for him so far. See what they do this time. Mullins is going to get that one over the middle. That's the first down, and that'll be the last time out. Now some decisions we got to make here. Let's see how well we can do this time. We'll roll out to the right here. Oh, Mullins is open. He's got it. They got tangled up there on that right-hand side on the crossing routes, as one was going post and one was going corner, and Mullins was going to the corner. So finally able to get Jay Mullins involved in this offense, as he was wide open there at the corner in the end zone. That's 5 receptions for him, 58 yards, as he was the main man on this drive. 15 seconds left in this half, and the Gladiators take the lead, and they'll get the ball back at the half. All they got to do is just keep a big play from happening. 13 plays, 83 yards, and Dante Hall and Mullins over there saying that they are the guys that got to watch these two, as they are dangerous. Mike Vanderjagt going to get a good kick here. So it'll be less than 15 seconds. And we got to see what the Bengals going to do here on this one. It's a pretty decent return, 24-yard line. 11 seconds left. Bengals got to see what they're going to do here. We'll back up. Keep the deep ball from happening. Offset I, strong to the right. They're going to move Warwick in motion. They're going to pass. He'll step up and throw it, and that is a good catch. And that's just going to be the end of the half. And they will actually call timeout. I don't know why they didn't call timeout earlier. 3 seconds left. Kind of a weird decision there by them to call timeout after that. But 3 seconds left. And they're going to hand this one off. Delayed handoff. And that is not going to do anything. It's a nice little tackle there. So not sure what that was all about, but it's okay. Gladiators able to hang on to the lead, 14-7 over the Bengals so far as we go into halftime. Gonna see the stats from the first half of football. It's been a pretty good game. Both sides have been doing pretty well. 168 yards for the Gladiators, 120 for the Bengals. The time possession has definitely gone for the Gladiator side, but Knight was 63 yards rushing, Buckhalter about 24. So Buckhalter has basically just been a decoy in this game, as Clemens, Thornton, and Simmons all with sacks in this one. As Knight and Kitna, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns for Knight. Kitna with 100 yards and a touchdown as well. As it's been a back and forth affair. Both offenses doing very well, as Warwick has been the man for the Bengals on the receiving yards, as well as Chad Johnson, as both of those men making some good plays so far. Knight's hasn't been doing as much in the air. He's been doing a lot of the shorter routes, but he's been working with his legs as well. So Knight probably going to be your halftime hero at the moment. As DJ Knight, yep, he is going to be 8 for 12, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns, as he's also got about 40-plus yards rushing, probably more like 60. But we'll see the stat line later on, obviously, as we get it back into the second half of football. Still a little bit of football left to go. Knight and company will be taking over here, barring any kind of mishap or huge play here, as I'm not a good kickoff returner, so that one will bounce up and over the uprights. As you're going to see the possession so far, had a touchdown, a punt, and then a touchdown, so 2 for 3 on the drive so far, as the second drive was not the best in the world at all. And we will start off with the play-action rollout Z stop. Except instead of doing the stop route, we'll have Jimmy Smith going on the post. Hall will be coming over close, so might be an option there. Or we could just run it with Knight. Knight's going to run, and he'll step out of bounds there. Good gain, probably about 15 there, as Knight talking with Dante Hall. As Knight was originally created in the NBA 2K series, he was a slashing forward, basically one of your dynamic players. So he was one of those guys that he had the speed to get open if he needed it. I'll be able to see if we can get Burns here on this. Put Mullins over the middle there. All right, back to pass here. Mullins is going to be open over the middle, and he'll catch that one about the 46-yard line. First down, the Gladiators. It's been Knight who's been taking over so far. He's been a good, reliable wideout. 101 yards now for Knight, as his rating 131.7 so far, so he's been doing great. Kind of a strong zone cutback with Buckhalter here. This cutback's been a pretty good play as well. We're going to hand this one off. Buckhalter will lower the shoulder as Michael Barrow got put to the grass there, as he was made null and void, as I believe that was Rod Woodson that made the tackle there. As it was Darren Woodson, excuse me. I always get those two mixed up. I don't know why, but I guess I do. Alright, so we're going to go back to pass here. Knight's looking. He'll throw that one over the middle again to Mullins. Mullins gets by one guy, two guys, and finally taken down in the backfield of the Bengals defense as Mullins has got another first down. They have not been covering the middle of the field well enough as the corner was beat. 97 yards for Mullins, so this man's about to hit 100 yards. And we're going to hand off there, and Buckhalter will get a yard there. Good tackle by Barrow in the corner, as you see Barrow's numbers for his career. 1,265 tackles, 52 sacks, 22 forced fumbles, and 8 fumble recoveries. So if anybody's a man that's going to cause some damage, it's going to be Michael Barrow. So we'll switch over to trips here, see if maybe we cause problems there. We'll move Jimmy Smith over this right-hand side. Well, Knight's going to move upfield. He'll get tackled from behind. That's going to be a good gain, 3rd and 2. As so far, Knight 120 yards passing, 85 rushing, so he's almost to 100 yards in both categories. As we're going to try the trap play here, and that's going to be beautiful. Buckhalter taking advantage of some big blocking there. I love this play. This play works. As Correll Buckhalter, 11 attempts, 35 yards so far. So he's just been the decoy. But he's been a good decoy as Buckhalter is going to get stopped at the line. Maybe a yard loss. Michael Barrow, the big man back there to make the stop. We'll go back to quads here. Go back with what's been working. Actually, no. Right, back to pass here. Knight's just going to run, and he's going to find the end zone. DJ Knight. He is not going to be stopped today. He's trying to will this team to a victory as they are taking on a very tough Bengals team. And he knows it as he kneels down, giving thanks to the Lord as he is surrounded by his teammates. DJ Knight. You don't give Knight an opening like this because Knight will just destroy you. As he now has 94 yards on the ground and 1 rushing touchdown, and I don't know what I just did there. You know what, we're gonna test out. We're gonna do something. I don't know why I hit that play, but that's whatever. Delay a game, so we'll have a slightly longer field goal this time. How about that? More of a challenging field goal, but not really. Alright. And that'll be straight up and down. 21-7. I keep forgetting, I changed my playbook and added a few formations so it doesn't put the field goal immediately as that option. For whatever reason, the game doesn't recognize that play is no longer the field goal package, and me not paying attention, I end up picking something out of the I formation as Buckley not able to catch the guy. Good return there out to the 33-yard line as Hunt puts it there. Possession so far for the Bengals in this game, a punt and a touchdown, a punt, and then time ran out on them. So they've had 3 good drives. Well, I say they have 3 good drives, but they've had 3 drives. I'm not going to count the fourth one, even though statistically you should count it. Let's try a 3-week here, see if we can keep these guys in front of us, get some good zone. Big package for them here. Ace out of the big package. They're good defense. Kevin Snow knocked it down incomplete as he gives McMillan the good manly fist there. Try 3-week again. Move our guys around here. I formation, big to the left. And Kidna goes deeply back and tried to get Jefferson over there, but was not in front of it. Chad Johnson's going to make it. As you see, Johnson and Warwick so far today, 6 catches between them, 99 yards. So 3 for 11 apiece and 3 for about 22 apiece, according to the numbers. Alright, they're going to do a short drop here. Kidna's going to throw that one, and good catch there, as that's Washington who made that one. Washington's been an open target for him as well, as Kidna made just a 1-step drop, and he had all day. Chad Johnson, 3 catches so far, 66 yards, but you see also Mullins with 7 catches, nearly 100 yards, so he's been the target today for the Gladiators, and there's a good catch. Jesse Olmstead nails Chad Johnson to the turf, and that ball comes out incomplete, 2nd down. We'll try weak blast 1, see if we can get a little pressure here. Kidna single back. He's going to go back to pass. He'll throw that one to the left, and that one's caught. Washington again, as he's making his presence known. This Bengal offense is tough to stop with all these talented wideouts. As he found himself going over the middle, and Beast wasn't able to hang with him. Washington, 32 receptions so far, just under 400 yards, so he should be able to get 400 in this game, as Rudy Johnson's going to power his way forward, finally taken down by Rodney Harrison after a gain of 7. That's another man we got to watch out for. Again, the offense is doing the pass game mainly, but they're using the back as kind of a decoy. Offset eye to the left, big package with 2 tight ends. Kidna calling signals. A little over a minute left to go in the game, and that one's deflected at the line. Good play as Robert Porcher batted that one down, so it's a deflection for him. 3rd and 3. Probably going to go too soft here. Big package here again. 2 tight ends, single back. And they're going to move Washington in motion. He's going to go left to right. And they will hand off. As McMillan will get there, but not quite in time. As him and Snow brought down Rudy Johnson, but not after getting the 1st down. 1st and goal. Weak fire 0 might be a good one here. Keith Traylor so far, 25 tackles, 9.5 sacks on the season. And they're going to hand that one off, and Johnson's going to go nowhere as Chris Claiborne and Nate McMillan both on him. As that was some penetration there. Trusting fire 0. Kidna offset eye on the weak side. Johnson's going to go in motion. Back to pass here. He's going to look. He's going to fire that one to the right-hand side. That is caught. And that is a touchdown. One-on-one coverage there on that right-hand side, but just could not take it. Jefferson missed him, but that's all right. Bengals are going to cut the lead down to 8. This will make it 7 if they make it, and they should. And that'll be up in and good. So the Bengals down by 1 possession, 10 plays, 67 yards, and a touchdown. As Warwick was able to make a good little catch there. So here we go, 21-14. Lexington still clinging to the lead for now. As that one will skip out of bounds. No returns today for the Gladiators. As that ball goes out of bounds. Kid over there talking with his receiver. As we'll see if Buckhalter can do something here. Try this weak trap again, and we're going to run up the gut. Buckhalter with a good lane, 4 yards. There's a good tackle there by the corner. So we're going to get Jimmy Smith over here. And that's going to be the end of the end of the quarter. It's going to be all right. We are up by 1. Score 21-14. Gladiators over the Bengals. You see the Gladiator cheerleaders dancing it out over there. We will actually go with that same play again. So we'll get Jimmy over here on this right-hand side as we get him in motion. Back to pass there, and Jimmy Smith does have an opening, and he'll be taken down just short of the marker. As you see Knight's numbers so far, he's got 10, 11 completions here. So he's been doing all right. The only problem, the deep right has not been his forte. Jimmy Smith, the first catch of the day, it gets him 6 yards. And this is going to be a good carry. Buckhalter is going to plow through a guy. He's going to get some good yardage. They tried to take him down, but he said no. Pharrell Buckhalter giving that man the shoulder. And not a shoulder rub, I'm saying. Might be able to get Burns on the drag route. Knight with 94 rushing yards and a touchdown. Buckhalter 43. Buckhalter's not been the guy. As we could put Rice here on this corner route. Back to pass here. Burns is short there. Oh, and he drops it. Ooh, good hit there. We're back to our patented routes here. They have not been giving us the defensive formations that I'm looking for, but Hall's going to get open here, and oh, can't quite handle that one. Incomplete. Dante Hall, mainly consistent, but just not that time. I'm going to flip everything around here, trying to get everybody away from the rollout. Back, we're going to roll out here. Smith could be open. Oh, overthrew him just a bit there, and that's incomplete. So Sean Landetta's going to have to punt this one to Cincinnati. Still a lot of time left in this game. And we're going to see how well we can pin them deep. That one's going to go. That'll skip. And it will be caught out of bounds at the 17-yard line. So a good punt there. Sean Landetta flipping the field in a good way. So 1st and 10 for the 17-yard line. The Bengals have a long trek ahead of them. Warwick and Johnson deep over there for the Bengals. Offset eye to the right. Kidner calling signals and back to pass. Here he's going to look and he's going to throw that. And Chris Claiborne gets his hands around it. Knocks it down. Incomplete. Good defense there from him. As he has been a good addition to this team for certain. Offset eye this time to the weak side. Tight end to the left. And Kidner's back to pass. He throws that one good, and it's caught. Salvatore Beast with it, and he's weaving through traffic, gets it down inside the red zone. Salvatore Beast with interception number 10 on the season. As Beast there, you see there 24 tackles, 10 interceptions on the season, as he was able to make a good return. If he wasn't caught there by number 83, he would have been gone. I am sorry, he would have been gone. All right, see what we do this time. I've got Cook coming over the middle there. Let's change that to a post route. Oh, he is open. Oh, Cook's got it, and Cook's in the end zone. Beautiful play. So one play, and it's a touchdown as that one goes to the tight end Cook. As Kidner not happy about that, he throws a pick and it leads immediately to a touchdown and puts the lead back up to 13. As our tight ends have not really been a good factor in our offense, but Cook was wide open. If anything from this game, John Cook with a 19-yard reception for a touchdown. If anything has been said in this game is the Bengals have not been covering the middle of the field. Their linebackers have been watching the run and not the pass. As that one goes up in and good, as Mike Vanderjagt and Doug Flutie basically just talking about how good this game has been going so far. As we will kick this one deep, Vanderjagt going to do his best to pin them. Gladiators take a bigger lead again, getting back up to 2 scores, 28-14, as that's a good stiff arm. And he's going to bring it out to the 29-yard line. First down, Cincinnati. We're going to have to see what they can do this time. Can they be able to get out of this gutter? Try 3 weak here as Kidner. His passing yards have mainly been over the middle and to the right. So let's see how he goes this time. 2 spread to the left, 1 on the right. And single back, and Key Trailer nearly back there as Kevin Snow gets a hand on it. As Jesse Armistead over there telling him how good he's been doing so far. Rookie's been making some mistakes this season, but hey, nobody's perfect. We definitely saw that Joseph has made some mistakes today as well. And this one's going to be thrown to the right-hand side, and Rodney Harrison jumps in front of it and knocks it down. As we have an injury, and it's going to be Ted Washington down again for the second time this season. Hopefully it's not a bad one, because it looks like it's his arm again. He hurt himself last week, but was able to make it back into the football game. This time, I don't know. As that is definitely a big loss if we end up losing that man. He has definitely been one that has sealed up the middle when it comes to some of these run defenses that we've had to run. As we're going to have Brown in there. Kidner all by himself in the backfield, and it's going to be a deep pass. He's going to throw it, and Chad Johnson overthrown. Incomplete. 5:18 left in the game as Kidner getting a mouthful from the coach, and they will punt this. They did not make it past the 29 where they started. One more score for the Gladiators, and that would seal it for them, as this will be a good kick. Beast is going to get a chance at a return. 30-yard line, so not really much doing. Beast will head to the bench. And it'll be first down Gladiators. Alright, see what we do this time. Knight's going to roll out. And he'll find Mullins. Mullins open there. Good catch by him. As they tried to jam him a bit, but Mullins able to get open. And that's a great catch and a big first down. As Mullins has got 118 receiving yards. Targeted 10 times and made 8 catches. So he's been doing good. Let's see what we can do this time. See if maybe run the weak toss here. As that looks like that is not going to work. We'll change it to the weak dive. Buckhalter will get a few there. 4 yards. Good way to stretch out there, Buckhalter. As he's about 50 yards so far as you look at the numbers. As he's got, there's 20 and 27. He's got 47 yards on the day. They're gonna. I'm gonna see if I can burn them with Burns here. Let's just try it. Oh, no time. Good blitz there by the Bengals as they came in hard and fast. They may be trying to do that again. Back to pass here. Oh, and yeah, no chance. No chance on that one. That's okay. We'll take the sack and we'll just have to punt it. And Michael Barrow got back there and made the hit. Because, yeah, they were all coming in. So Landetta will see what he can do this time. We'll punt this one out of bounds. Let the clock run down a little bit here and then see what we can do on the punt. Landetta is going to give this one a ride. That one's going to go pretty easily a little shorter than I wanted. As Rich Graham, our backup center, goes down. Rich Graham, excuse me. As he looks like he's got a leg injury. Not good seeing that kind of injury there, but you know, we kind of expected this franchise to have some injuries and stuff like that, so it's going to be what it's going to be here at the moment. 3:22 left in the game. Kitten has split backs, and he's going to throw that one to the left-hand side, but he misses his target. Chad Johnson intended for, but again, the intended target not connected with. So that's going to be second down and 10 now. As Kitten has thrown 6 incompletions in a row. So definitely not the numbers you want to see for your starting quarterback as he goes back to pass, throws it, and Chad can't handle it. He tried to spin around, but it was not finding his hands. As Kitten nearly rolled right into a trap. We're going to do combo weak man here. So one side weak and one side one side zone, one side man. That one's going to be thrown. Oh, and Chad's going to get one. He could be gone here. And he's going to make it all the way into the score there as he beat his man. That's going to put him within 8. Extra point to come. 3:05 left in this game. As Beast went for the ball, missed it. Snow was in front of his man. And Snow just ran out of gas. Rodney Harrison coming across the field, but not able to get him. Chad Johnson now, 4 receptions, 137 yards. He has been one of their big targets. As Lexington has got a slim lead, 3:05 left, and they will try the onside kick. And this one he picked up. Joseph Burns has got it. No, man, if he would have broke free of that one, that would have been funny. Burns with the grab there, and that's going to give us the ball at the 44-yard line. As he's on the hands team for a reason. He's got some good hands. If he had not ran into his own guy there, that would have been a big, huge play there. Try the weak draw here. As you see, Jay Mullins highlighted here, 8 receptions, 118 yards. He's been a huge, huge factor in this game as Buckhalter only able to get a yard there. Alright, see what I do this time here. I'm going to roll out, and Knight's in trouble. Knight's going to get drugged down big time there. Probably should have tried to throw that one to Hall over the middle, but all right, see what I'm going to do this time here. I'm going to roll out. Mullins open, and he drops a good hit by the safety. And, oh, man, looking at a situation I don't want to look at. 2-minute warning now. 1:59 on the clock, actually. As we'll try and punt this one out of bounds. Mandetta's going to kick this one. That one's going straight out. So, not the best kick in the world. I am overcompensating badly on this. Alright, so Lexington clinging on to a 1-point lead. 4 wideouts here. Bunches to the trips right. And Kidna's going to throw to the right, and that one's nearly picked off. Rodney Harrison had his last hands on it. If he could have grabbed that one out of the air, that would have sealed this football game. Try weak blast 1 here. Shotgun here for Kidna. As he's going to dump that one off. That's a good catch. And that'll be a timeout for the Bengals. Try 3 weak here. 4 wideouts. Single back here, Kidna looking. And he's going to throw that one to the right. That is knocked down, incomplete. Jeff over there. Jeff Burrow. Or Jeff Burris. Alright. And alright, see what we got this time. 4th and 5 here. Let's switch things up. And they're going to fake the handoff there. Throw that one. That one is knocked down, incomplete. As the receiver was nailed. And that is going to be a turnover on downs as Kidna spins the helmet out of frustration. Now we just got to kill the clock. All right, Kidna 12 for 26 on the day so far. Don't know if he'll get another chance, but about 100 seconds left. And Buckhalter gets through. There's a timeout. It should be their second. Buckhalter 17 for 48 so far on the ground. As you see, Daryl Gardner, the man that made that stop. And Buckhalter's going to drop it, and there's a turnover. Oh, did not need that. Buckhalter needed to hang on to the football there. I wouldn't be bragging if I was you. Still got a lot of time left as Buckhalter tried to get up field, but wasn't able to. 1 timeout for the Bengals. try middle blast 3 robber. Kenna's going to throw this one to the right-hand side, and he's not going to hang on to it. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Minute and a half for the Bengals as they've got to make something happen. As you can see our backup center, Braham, they're kind of languishing on the bench from that injury. Trying to see if we can cause some pressure here on this right-hand side. Back to pass there. They're going to throw that to the right over the middle. That's caught, and they're going to call their final timeout. As that was about an 8-9 yard gain. 9 yards, they're going to call it. 3rd and 1. Third and 1 here. Kidna calling signals in single back. And they're going to throw that to the left. That is caught. And they're going to have to scramble back to the line. Back to pass again. He'll throw that to the left. He'll dump it off, and Chad Johnson will run out of bounds. Minute 10 left on the clock. Kidna's been 50% on the day. 260 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. But he's got some work he's got to do to try and tie this football game up. Try too soft here as they're offset eye strong to the left. Back to pass, Keaton looking, throws that over to the left, and it's dropped. Chad could not hang on to it. 1:07 left, 3rd and 7, as they've got to make something happen here. Try 2-man coming out of that Tampa 2. Trying to see if we can stop him. Empty backfield, Kidna by himself. He goes back to pass, looks to the left, and Beast is in the way and hammers Johnson. Incomplete, 4th and 7. We will run that again. Hopefully be able to stop him this time. 4th and 7. If they don't make it this time, it's over. Kidna back to pass. And that is short of the marker. Chad Johnson stopped. And you got to be aware of where that marker is, as Johnson not happy as he hits the bench. Literally and figuratively. As Kevin Snow with the hit and pops Chad Johnson short of that marker. And that's going to be it. Knight is going to take a knee. Minute left, so all you got to do is do this a couple of times. Maybe 3 times at most. As this was a hard-fought game here at the end, but DJ Knight and this Gladiator offense able to make enough plays to get a lead, and the Gladiator defense making enough plays to keep it. As Knight will kneel it down one more time, and this will be the game. As DJ Knight's going to end the day with 91 rushing yards, 1 touchdown, as he ended up with 3 today. As this was a good, hard-fought game between 2 very high-powered offenses. The Gladiators, though, able to make just enough plays on both sides of the ball to be able to come out on top. So that's the end of this game. The Gladiators hang on and move to an 11-2 record. The Bengals drop to 9-4. And their division is going to be definitely looking to try and gain some ground as the Bengals fall here in Lexington. So getting to the post-game show here, probably guarantee it's going to be DJ Knight's going to be player of the game in this one. As you see the final numbers, 305 yards for the Gladiators 396, as the Bengals were an air assault team today. But the Gladiators basically controlled the ball. One turnover apiece for both teams. One interception by Kitna, and then one fumble by Buckhalter. So it really didn't help. But thankfully, the Gladiators were able to take advantage of their turnover while the defense held the turnover for the Bengals to nothing. As basically you can see, it was just Chad Johnson and Jay Mullins, the two big receivers in this game, as both of them got over 100 yards. Chad Johnson, though, the bigger one, about 130 yards there in this one. You see Michael Barrow with 2 sacks, 1 sack by Smith and Clemens, as the Bengals were in our backfield quite a bit, mainly off of our rollouts. But, yeah, they were able to make some good stops there. As you see, Freeman, Hunt, and Burns and Menz that were doing the kick returns today. Chad Johnson, 145 and a touchdown. Mullins, 118 and a touchdown. So definitely was good being able to get both Hall and Mullins involved in the offense today. Really couldn't get Jimmy Smith or Burns involved too much, as they ended up with hardly any catches. As Echidna ended the day, 265 yards and 3 touchdowns. Knight with 166 yards and 3 passing touchdowns. As we go to the player of the game, it is DJ Knight once again, as he basically willed this team to a victory once more. As DJ Knight ending with 13 attempts, 21 attempts, 13 completions, 166 yards and 3 touchdowns, as we will go to the stat line. Again, 305 yards total, 296 for the Bengals. As Knight ends the day with 126.2 rating, 13 for 21 and 3 touchdowns. No interceptions today for Knight, but could not be the same for Kitna, 93.6. So he did pretty good too, 16 for 33, 48% completion for Kitna, as he ended up getting 265 yards, 3 touchdowns, but the 1 interception. And then Knight just got sacked a bunch today, as he was trying to roll out and things didn't happen all the time with the rollouts. Buckhalter, 18 attempts, 48 yards, so just shy of 50. And then he had the 1 fumble. DJ Knight, though, 12 attempts, 91 yards, and able to get the rushing touchdown as well. And then Rudy Johnson limited 8 for 31 yards. He had a good average, but it just got to the point to where they needed to throw and throw off, and they just got away from the run game. Jay Mullins, the top wideout today, 8 receptions, 118 yards, and then 1 touchdown. Chad Johnson, though, most yardage, 6 for 145, and he had a touchdown. And then Peter Warwick had 2 touchdowns, 5 for 49 yards as well. And then also Dante Hall and Cook with a touchdown for Lexington, as Warwick ended 5 for 49, Washington 4 for 66, Dante Hall 3 for 23, and then Cook 1 for 19, Smith 1 for 6, Kelly 1 for 5. Joseph Burns really could not get open today in this game. As you see, O'Neal with 6 tackles today, Burton with 5, Michael Barrow with 5, Jesse Armistead, the big tackler for the Gladiators, says he had 4. And then the sacks today, Barrow with 2, Smith, Thornton, Clemens, and Simmons all with a sack. And the interception today, Salvatore Beast with the pick, and that helped out. No field goals today, as this was a high-powered offense, so it was all touchdowns today. So it was definitely a good game. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you stick around for the end of the season, as hopefully we will be able to get into season 3. And we're not going to be doing a whole lot of draft picks, but hey, it's going to be all right. We'll try and get some new additions. Appreciate you watching. Have a great day, and may God bless you.